Have you ever felt the sting of betrayal, the sharp pain of trust shattered? In those moments, it can seem like the world is crumbling around you, leaving you wounded and alone. But there is hope. There is a promise of healing, recovery, and blessing that awaits. In the aftermath of betrayal, God extends a profound promise of restoration. He sees the anguish in your heart and offers to mend it with His tender touch. This promise is not a mere assurance, but a covenant of divine healing and renewal. God understands the depth of your hurt and pledges to restore what was taken from you, transforming your pain into a testimony of His unfailing love and faithfulness. The path to restoration is a journey of faith, requiring patience and trust in God's timing. As you walk this path, God walks beside you, His presence a source of comfort and strength. He is the ultimate healer, capable of restoring even the deepest wounds of betrayal. Trusting in Him, you can find solace in the knowledge that He is working all things for your good. God's promise of restoration is a beacon of hope, illuminating the path from brokenness to wholeness. Embrace this promise, for in it lies the assurance of healing, recovery, and blessing. The path to healing from betrayal is a challenging yet transformative journey. It is a path that requires courage, perseverance, and faith in God's plan. Healing is not a linear process. It is a series of steps forward and moments of reflection and growth. As you navigate this path, remember that God is with you every step of the way, guiding you, strengthening you, and comforting you. One of the key aspects of healing is learning to forgive. Forgiveness is not easy, but it is essential for your own healing and peace of mind. By forgiving those who have betrayed you, you release the hold that betrayal has on your heart and allow God's healing grace to work in your life. Healing also involves self-reflection and introspection. It is a time to examine your own heart and motives, to identify any areas where you may need to grow or change. Through this process, God can reveal deep truths about yourself and lead you to a place of greater understanding and self-awareness. As you walk the path to healing, trust in God's plan for you. He is the ultimate healer, and He promises to restore you to wholeness. Allow yourself to be vulnerable, to feel the pain of betrayal, but also to feel the healing power of God's love and grace. Recovery through forgiveness is a profound journey of the heart and soul. It is a path that leads from bitterness to freedom, from resentment to peace. Forgiveness is not about forgetting the hurt or excusing the wrong. Rather, it is a choice to release the burden of anger and pain. Forgiveness is a process that begins with a decision, a conscious choice to let go of the hurt and resentment. It is a choice that can be difficult, requiring strength and courage. But as you choose to forgive, you open the door to healing and restoration. God's grace is the key to forgiveness. It is through His love and mercy that we are able to forgive others as He has forgiven us. When we forgive, we emulate God's love and mercy, and we open ourselves to His healing power. Forgiveness does not mean that we condone the hurtful actions of others. It simply means that we choose to release the hold that those actions have on us. As we forgive, we free ourselves from the chains of bitterness and resentment, allowing God to heal our hearts and restore our peace. In the aftermath of betrayal, it can be challenging to see beyond the pain and envision a future filled with blessings. However, God promises that He will not only restore what was lost, but also bless us abundantly. These blessings are not merely material, but also spiritual, emotional, and relational. God's blessings are often disguised as challenges or setbacks, but they are ultimately opportunities for growth and transformation. As we trust in God's plan and timing, we begin to see these blessings unfold in our lives. One of the greatest blessings that can come from betrayal is the deepening of our relationship with God. In times of hardship, we often turn to God for comfort and strength, and through this, our faith is strengthened, and our connection with God grows deeper. Additionally, betrayal can lead us to a place of greater empathy and compassion for others who are suffering. It can teach us valuable lessons about forgiveness, resilience, and the power of love. As we open our hearts to receive God's blessings, we allow Him to work miracles in our lives, turning our pain into purpose and our trials into triumphs. Trust in God's promise of blessings beyond measure, and watch as He transforms your life in ways you never thought possible. Embracing God's love is a transformative experience, especially in the aftermath of betrayal. It is a reminder that despite the pain and hurt we may feel, we are deeply loved and cherished by our Creator. God's love is unconditional and unwavering, a constant source of comfort and strength in times of trial. In moments of betrayal, it can be easy to question our worth and value. But God's love reminds us that we are precious in His sight, that we are His beloved children. This love has the power to heal our deepest wounds, to mend our broken hearts, and to restore our faith in ourselves and others. Betrayal can leave us feeling weak and defeated, but it is in these moments that we can turn to God for strength. His strength is not a temporary fix or a fleeting emotion. It is a steadfast and unwavering force that empowers us to endure and overcome. As we embrace our weaknesses and rely on God's strength, we discover a newfound resilience and courage within ourselves. We learn to trust in God's plan for us, knowing that He is working all things for our good. This trust gives us the confidence to face each day with grace and determination, knowing that we are never alone in our struggles. Finding strength in weakness is not a sign of failure, but a testament to our faith. It is a reminder that no matter how weak or broken we may feel, God's strength is always there to lift us up and carry us through. Restoring trust after betrayal is a complex and delicate process that requires time, patience, and a willingness to forgive. It is a journey of healing and reconciliation that begins with a commitment to rebuilding what has been broken. Trust is the foundation of all relationships, and when it is shattered by betrayal, it can be challenging to repair. However, with God's guidance and grace, it is possible to restore trust and rebuild damaged relationships. One of the first steps in restoring trust is acknowledging the hurt and pain that has been caused. This requires honest communication and a willingness to listen to the feelings of the betrayed party. It also requires a genuine apology and a commitment to change on the part of the betrayer. Forgiveness is essential in the process of restoring trust. It is not an easy task, but it is necessary for healing to occur. When we forgive, we release the hold that betrayal has on us and open the door to reconciliation. Restoring trust takes time and effort, but with God's help, it is possible. As we lean on Him for guidance and strength, He can lead us on the path to healing and restoration, allowing us to rebuild trust and move forward in faith. A new beginning after betrayal is a chance to start afresh, to leave behind the pain and hurt of the past and embrace a future filled with hope and promise. It is a time of renewal, a time to rebuild what has been broken, and to create something new and beautiful out of the ashes of betrayal. God offers us this opportunity for a new beginning, for He is the God of second chances and new beginnings. His love and grace are always available to us, no matter how far we may have strayed or how deeply we may have been hurt. A new beginning requires courage and faith. It requires us to let go of the past and trust in God's plan for our future. It also requires us to forgive those who have betrayed us, to release the bitterness and anger that can hold us back from experiencing true healing and restoration. As we embrace this new beginning, we can rest assured that God is with us every step of the way. He is our strength and our guide, leading us into a future filled with blessings beyond measure. Trust in Him, and He will make all things new. Walking in faith during a new beginning is both a challenge and a blessing. It requires a willingness to step into the unknown, to trust in God's plan even when the path ahead is unclear. Walking in faith means surrendering control and allowing God to guide your steps, knowing that He has a purpose and a plan for your life. Faith is not about having all the answers or knowing exactly how things will turn out. It is about trusting in God's goodness and faithfulness, even in the midst of uncertainty. It is about believing that God is with you every step of the way, guiding you, protecting you, and giving you the strength you need to face whatever challenges may come your way. Walking in faith requires courage and perseverance. There will be times when the road is difficult, when doubts and fears threaten to overwhelm you. But as you continue to trust in God and walk in faith, you will find that He is faithful to His promises. He will never leave you nor forsake you, and He will lead you to a place of blessing and abundance beyond anything you could imagine.